Hello, my new students. Today, I am going to teach you a super cool webcam chat trick. This is a card trick, it's a mentalism trick, and it is a transposition, kind of all rolled into one. It takes advantage of some super cool stuff that you cannot do in the real world, so I love doing this one whenever I can on webcam. Here is what it looks like. You are chatting with a friend, you have a deck of cards, you say, listen, webcam chat buddy, I want you to think of any one of these cards. Okay, you can see it and think of it, or think of it on your own. Just make sure it's a real card. And when you have it, let me know. I'll wait. Okay, got it? Great. Now I am going to look through this webcam and into your brain. And wow. Wow, I am getting a really strong feeling about one particular card. Wow, you know what? Normally, when I'm doing this trick, I say, I think I know what your card is, but in this case, I am so sure. I'm going to say, you know what? I know what your card is. Yeah, it is this one. I know your card is this one. Am I right? I'm right. Right? Am I right? I'm right. Come on, tell me I'm right. And they go, whew. Sorry, Alvo, you must be slipping, friend, because that is not my card. And I go, well, what was your card, buddy? And they go, actually, Alvo, my card was the Queen of Clubs. And I go, are we looking at the same card? Is my webcam blurry or something? That's the Queen of Clubs, dude. And I go, Alvo, come on, let's be real here. And I go, dude, seriously, is it smudged or something like that? Is it? Huh? Well, and I say, actually, I can kind of see what you're talking about. I mean, from this angle, it kind of looks like the pip is kind of morphed. But from this angle, let me see here. If I can just turn it at this angle right here, hopefully. Try and rub this a little bit too. See right there, it does. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with my webcam, man. That's your card, and that's it. So that's the webcam. That's the card prediction on the webcam. But if that's boring, you can call it by its extreme name. I like to give my tricks extreme names. This trick's extreme name is violated. Okay. Because that's how they're going to feel. I thought that was a pretty badass thing to call it, violated. Okay, you can call it violator, whatever. It's all about violating your spectator's brain. Okay, because they are going to have a complete shutdown. I don't know. I would actually do this trick from like an anonymous library PC, just so that you can't be tracked later for liability. If something happens to your friend, if they have some kind of like weird, if their brain starts like leaking out of their ear or something like that after you do this trick, I would seriously think about using either some kind of proxy on the internet, or just do this from like with a like one of those like ski masks or something from like a library. I would just tell the librarian that you are like a ski instructor or something like that, and that you're just trying to see where the snow is. Yeah, this is strong. This is really strong. So seriously. I'm warning you now, so there we go. I'm just going to move on. Don't say I did not warn you, because I did. This is that strong. Okay, so this is how it works. This actually takes advantage of two principles. One is the one that we actually already learned about, so this is kind of building on everything that we've done so far, and it actually introduces something that most magicians know about, and some of them use, but this is like on steroids, right? So the first one is the card transposition. I'll get that out of the way fast. Now, in the first couple of videos, what we talked about is using the screen size, the screen of the webcam chat, to do a card transposition, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So see, here we go. We have this card here, and I look at it, and all of a sudden, it actually changes into the Eight of Hearts. And the way that I sloppily did that is actually you just kind of drop it off of the bottom of the webcam. The way that I'm just doing this, I'm holding two cards at once, and one of them is dropping. But you're doing this while you are facing the back here, so you can't actually see it. So But the way that I'm doing it there is actually not the way that you should do it when you're performing. The way that you should do it is you should do the drop and then bring the card back up to the front, to the middle of the screen. In fact, you can even hold it with your fingertips if you want to be paranoid about it, because you want some time misdirection. You want their brain to establish that that card is there and that it's the same card as before. Then you can just shake it or do whatever, and it actually changes in front of their face, totally in their full view, so that it's not out of view at all. So the way that would look is that you have this. Okay, you can just pretend like you're looking at it. Like, what? Come on, no, I can see what you're saying. I mean, from this angle, whatever you say, I can see from this angle, but you know what? Yeah, it does. It really looks like the 8 of hearts or whatever it is. So what you want to do is you do the change down here, and then you bring it up, and boom, you turn it around. So that's that. That's the first part. Okay. The second part is actually the part that you may already know about, but maybe not like this. Okay. So this actually uses something called an index, which is something that most magicians know about. It's basically just where you have a backup of all the cards that you're going to need for a trick. So, like, say we have, that's the wrong way. We have our whole deck. What I do is I have a completely separate deck of cards right here, set up on my desk, just like this, in completely brand new order, really, really easy. So when I need to, I can actually just reach over and pluck the card that I need just right off my desk. Super simple, super low tech. It doesn't need to be fancy. It's literally just spread across in chased order, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. And then all I do is actually, if you notice in the trick that I did, I was showing the card up close like this. I'm like, dude, is it the angle? Is there something wrong with my webcam? And then while I'm doing this, my main goal is to cover my eyes. Okay, because my eyes, while I'm doing this, you do the uncovered view, I'm actually looking down here and picking with my free hand. I'm actually picking the card that they thought of right off my desk. Right, so then all I do is when I do the joke, I just have a bit of an offbeat, a down moment for a second, and I take the card that they thought of and the card that I produced, and I just combine them together. I just put their card behind the card that I had already showed them. So you're taking something that they have, like this object permanence established in their brain, that this is the card you're holding. You obviously didn't know their card when you grabbed this, and you're still grabbing it, you're still holding it in the same way, but you just reach, in that sort of offbeat moment that you kind of just relax for a second and just say something funny or weird. You come back and then you say, you still have the card, so nothing has changed seemingly. And you say, yeah, I suppose, and you can keep showing it, just re-establishing that that's the card. You say, yeah, I suppose, yeah, and then you kind of, yeah, you hold it like this if you want, and you go, yeah, from this angle though, look, kind of looks like your card, and so it's a really sweet moment. You can build to that, and so that's it. That's violated. No, that's card prediction a la webcam. Leave a comment. I would love to hear what you think. This is one of my favorite tricks. You're definitely going to have fun with this one. And that's it. If you have any questions, you can always email me, alvo.stockman@gmail.com. I'm happy to answer any questions. If you like webcam magic like this, check out chattricks.com. That is where I will be posting a bunch of lessons on how to do some sweet webcam magic tricks that take advantage of some of this like webcam stuff, so that you can entertain. There's a lot of fun to be had when you're having a webcam chat with people, friends, family, clients, whatever it is, and so that's what this is all about. So I will talk to you next time.